What's up, guys? Today I want to talk about AdSense and basically how you can use it. A lot of you probably don't know how to use AdSense, but it's pretty easy. All you do is just go to Google, sign up for an AdSense account. It takes like 5 minutes at tops if you just speed through it. But yeah, it's kind of simple to do. All you do is just get this code from Google AdSense and put it on top of a website. And the website doesn't have to be like, you marketing yourself. Like it could be like I don't know, you behind the brand pretty much, and nobody ever has to know it's you. But I mean, if you're using this for your website, you want to drive the traffic to your blog or build your brand, or oh, I held my out of breath. I think it's just because I came down those stairs, and yeah. Uh, so basically, you can just put this code on your website, and anytime someone goes to your website, you basically generate a click. And a lot of people, they do this on YouTube and they do this on, certain websites. But the thing is, they probably don't know how to drive traffic to it. And I'm just gonna, touch up on some sites that I use and, some things you can use to, basically get people or get visitors to your, website. And the main thing you want to do, pretty much, when you're, putting up posts in different blogs, you just want to keep up with current events because, that's what people are searching for day to day, on Google and stuff. And whatever the next crazy event is that you hear around the world, or some popular local topic, or whatever people are talking about, that's what you want to write about. Or you can, you have some type of do-it-yourself like video or how-to video, and I'll leave like a list of things you can write about, or even put a post or make like an image gallery on, and yeah. But I'll leave that for a separate video. For this video, I'm just going to basically show you some examples of what you can make your website on and build it around. And I'm going to show you the three places or two places that I'm using right now. Actually, no, I'm using three. All right, so I'm going to show you the three places I use to basically, buy traffic from and, generate some clicks. And not every campaign is going to be a winner, but, once you find that winning campaign, then you can, obviously scale your business. So, yeah, let's just jump right into it and let's see what we got. All right, so basically I'm going to show you some things that you should know before you even start marketing your AdSense account on your website, and a few things you should probably start off with when you're doing your research. So we're going to pull up Google right here, and to get a better feel for it, I'd probably go ahead and go read Google AdSense's privacy policy, so just so you don't get your account banned for anything that you can avoid. And the first thing I would probably avoid is just, avoid marketing or, paying for traffic in any of these countries or regions or whatever, just because AdSense, is restricted in these places, and obviously because, we have no ties with these people for the most part. So yeah, just go ahead and read the privacy policy and, get familiar with it. And the most important thing you want to do is just be pretty ethical with the way you market certain ads and certain posts, and just don't do anything like outrageous that Google will slap you on the wrist for because they're pretty strict for certain things. There are other like alternatives if you do get your AdSense account banned or whatever, but for the most part I haven't seen a network provide well, for the type of network Google is, provide AdSense revenue, pretty much. All right, and the whole idea is, you're going to get paid per click, and I have the top 80 cost per click areas right now in 2016, pretty much, just so you can get an idea when you do have an article of where you could probably market this article that you wrote, or post that you shared, and have some sort of idea. Pretty much these are the ones that I would focus on if I did have a article, but I would even go worldwide if the platform I'm marketing on allows me to. Yeah, so you kind of just want to experiment, but the more top tier the country, as in they have U.S. purchasing power, the higher the cost per click will probably be. So I would stick to top 5, or even go up to 9, up to Italy. But yeah, that's just an overview of what kind of countries you can market in and stuff like that. But yeah, so for the next part is we're going to see what kind of website you can use, and I'm just going to show you some examples that other people are using. Honestly, I would just focus on like US, Canada, Australia, places in the UK. But yeah, you can experiment with that and, see how your results pretty much come out and, optimize the results from there. But yeah, let's see what kind of websites you can model and talk more about the type of content you might want to write about. All right, so I pulled up a few like news kind of sites that pretty much touch on the topic that we're pretty much talking about right now. And as you can see, they like have this like news themed kind of layout, and they're always talking about different things that are going on in the world, and they have all these cool topics that they're talking about and writing posts about. And it's not all one person, articles, or they have a team of people that put them together. But the main thing is you just want to, get at least 10 to 11 articles on your website, and try and put up one like every like couple weeks or so, just so Google knows that you're updating your site, because Google keeps sites ranked that update content. And that's why you see a lot of these sites like ranked in Google when you type them in and you're searching for certain things and it pops up or whatever. But yeah, you want to get like a newsy theme pretty much, and yeah, pretty much follow the structure of the topics they talk about, or you can put together like a do-it-yourself video or a how-to video or something like that, and different things like that. So if you notice, they have let's just click on an article. It says 14 real life things stranger than Stranger Things. All right, so that kind of makes you want to click, because it's like, all right, what's stranger than strange? So you want to see what they're talking about, and you see how they like list it out pretty much right here. And in certain ones, they're gonna have links going to other places, and sometimes it can be like your Google ads, or like text ads, or it could be like an affiliate promotion of some sort. But the main thing is you want to follow the structure, because people like to read out these things, especially when you write an ad and say, okay, like Stranger Things is strange, but the real world is much stranger. And then you add something else to the end of it, like number 8 is crazy. So it kind of makes you want to scroll down to number 8 and actually read through them. And then once you get to number 8, you can have like a call to action or something like that to go to wherever you want the person to lead to. So kind of follow that structure and list out. They call these articles listicles, because you're basically listing out certain things and then writing a little dissertation about it, right? So once down here, these are going to be like your articles that are sponsored by networks like Taboola, and then which I mentioned. I would tell you the top 3 ones that I use to drive traffic. And Taboola is one of them, because you obviously you're going to get featured on sites like this, and Huffington Post. So if you look on Huffington Post, you can see the way they have their site set up, and they have their AdSense block above the fold. And above the fold means like when the page loads, that you can actually see it once the page is fully loaded. And if you start scrolling down, you notice they have some articles, some catchy headlines, and new things that are released. And you keep scrolling, and pretty much they're talking about the events that are going on today, and a few things that are still buzzing around the internet and stuff like that, because their main objective is to keep people on their site, and you do that by talking about stuff that people like to tweet about, post about, and look around the internet for. So that's one angle. And then, like I was talking about Taboola before, I'm gonna go ahead and click on an article. All right, so if I was to click on this one, what it's like to be a woman running for a local office in Trump's America? That's a pretty good headline, because it kind of captures the attention if a woman is looking at it, or if someone, dislikes Trump or is for Trump or, whatever the case may be, Trump's name is in it. And you want to be careful when you're, using celebs and, public figures and stuff like that. Just be careful what you say about them. You don't want to spread any quote unquote fake news or whatever. And yeah, so let's just say we scroll to the bottom of this article. You'll see some ads pop up, and this is basically what Taboola does. It gets you on these big websites, and these websites they pretty much have thousands of visitors a day. So if you could get your site right here and get people to to your site, then that'll be good for you in the long run, because you're trying to get people to your site and clicking on your Google AdSense ads. So if you notice, some of these are like big companies, and then some of these are arbitrary sites, sites that you're looking to build if you want to make uh, generate revenue from Google AdSense. So I'm just gonna click on this one. This is clearly arbitrary kind of site. If you notice, they have ads pretty much all over the place. So if the reader comes from Huffington Post, and whether they're marketing with the top three traffic sources I use, which is Taboola, Outbrain, or Facebook ads, you're gonna get paid if someone comes here and clicks on this ad, this Google AdSense ad, or any kind of sponsored links. And another thing is, you'll see that they have like image gallery here, and they put advertisement above the ad right here. So basically, so Google doesn't say they're sending fraudulent clicks and things like that. You don't want to click on your own link to boost your revenue, because Google will catch you in the long run. So don't do that. And you'll notice he has one ad that's above the button, and then he has one ad that's pretty much below the button. And sometimes Google still put their own kind of like next button here. So if people come down here, if they're not looking for a health plus 50, trying to lose weight or whatever, and there's another ad with a an arrow right here, and they mistake it for this button bringing them to the next page, you're going to get paid for that, because that's Google AdSense ad placement. So if we just click on next, you'll notice it starts going down down the line, pretty much what celebrity wives used to look like and what they look like now, pretty much. All right, see the previous and the next buttons, they're pretty big. And you got this big download now button. This is Google AdWords. They have their Facebook page here. And yeah, so you kind of just want to place your ads similar to the way some of these arbitrary sites have them set up. All right, so that's pretty much it. And let's just say you wanted to mimic this theme. You can copy the link and then go to what WordPress theme is that.com, and then you just paste the domain here, and it'll give you pretty much everything about the theme and some plugins. So you want to click on some of these sites down here. So let's see. See, this site is the same, has the ad right above the post, got the picture, the article, and then you have continue reading. And here's that arrow I was talking about that some people might mistake to go to the next page. And if they click on that, you get paid. And then you'll notice they have, share on Facebook. It has 12.2K shares. So this would probably be something good to write about. If you, did continue reading about it, then you found something about it interesting that you wanted to write about, right? And then you can flip the article in your own words. So yeah, let's just go back to what WordPress theme is at. We'll paste it right here. All right, so can detect the theme for that one. Let's see what theme this one's using. All right, so Adweek right here, they have a pretty cool site, and it's basically set up the same way. Hopefully you guys are getting the trend by now. You just want to set up a new site and have interesting articles with strong call to actions, and you can basically mirror the way some people are writing the headings on their ads or the articles, and you're gonna use that to put inside of Outbrain or Taboola, which is right here. You just sign up for an Outbrain account, and then you insert the link that you want to promote, and you do the same for here. So you'll be able to, basically pay for traffic. And you want to kind of keep track of, what numbers are doing what. So they got their ads down here. Click on an article. You'll have the Google AdSense ads right here. I kind of want to make a course about this just to make it a little more comprehensive, because I know I just, kind of ran through this, but I just wanted to give you an idea of the way things kind of work online and, what companies do. And, you could do it too. I mean, you see what I just showed you, and it's not hard. You just gotta pretty much want to do the work yourself, and you can make it happen. So yeah, kind of just wanted to give you a quick overview of what it looks like, looking from the outside in. Another thing is, if you don't want to build a website, you can actually just go to a site called Fiverr.com and just find someone to build you something like really small for like $5. Just tell them you want them to mimic some site after you go through the process I just showed you, and you find a theme that you like, and then yeah, even news sites like CNN do this. People like you and me, pretty much behind a computer, that either went to a school to figure this stuff out, or just an average person like me who just kind of dug a little deeper into it and figured it out. So I mean, let me just show you. Let's see. I'm gonna click on another random article. As you can see, we got some ads popping up. There's right here is you want to make sure you let people know it's paid content, just so you don't get caught out there with fraudulent clicks or say you're doing something weird. And this is actually Outbrain, the third source that I told you about. And then yeah, so this is how you get on CNN.com pretty much. Outbrain will divvy your article, and you want to pretty much mirror these headlines and come up with articles that resemble topics. Just wanted to show you what this kind of look like. I know you probably on these sites sometimes and don't really realize that you could be doing this yourself. And it's another good way to build passive income. That's pretty much all I wanted to show you. But yeah, I'll probably work on a course to make this, a little more comprehensive and step by step in the future. There's enough people that want to see pretty much how to set it up and what I would do. But yeah, I'll probably make this a course sometime in the future, just to make this a little more comprehensive and step by step, because I know there's some people out there that really need their hand held through things like this, but it's not that hard. So let's say you had a spreadsheet. Pretty much this is how I keep track of my campaigns. And let's say you made $29 from your AdSense from one campaign, and you spent $0 on Outbrain, $30 on Facebook, and $12 on Taboola. So basically, you don't want to test both at the same time. I would just test one traffic source, unless if you know it's working, and figure it out from there. So basically, what I have right here is a spreadsheet adding these 4 columns together, and inside the net income is what the sum of these 4 columns are minus the traffic costs. And the traffic costs, like I said, are Outbrain, Facebook, and Taboola. So definitely look into those, and they're kind of straightforward to set up. If you guys have any questions about this topic, or if you learned anything, feel free to drop a comment below this video. I'm gonna ask for the whole 9 yards. Like my channel, subscribe to my channel, share this video with friends, family. This made AdSense in any sort of way easier for you to understand. And I will see you guys in the next video.